if we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there, two worlds colliding, and they could never, ever tear us apart.
Really good. Can't understand a word you're saying.
The music was too loud.
I was saying that there's 80s songs. There's always those cheesy saxophone solos. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yep. It's a good jump song.
It is.
Anyone know how to play drums?
Nope.
Anybody know how to play a box?
Nope.
Well, good morning, you guys. Welcome, 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 welcome to Coffee with Friends this morning. It's good to have all of you back.
It's good.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't even know who I'm going to talk about now.
Well, I have a list. I have a list of people we can talk about. Yeah. People that have done me wrong.
Yeah. People have done you wrong, Bobby.
Yes.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, me too. Not many of them are still alive,
Oh.
but they have.
They're in holes somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
Out on your parents' farm.
If you have enough acreage with a backhoe, there's no problem that can't be solved.
Correct.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Beth.
Welcome,
Terry.
everybody.
Jessica, welcome.
Good morning, you guys. Good to see you. Welcome to Coffee with Friends. We got the whole crew, the three amigos, the three granddads.
Yeah. Yep.
We are back.
We're back, and we got nothing to talk about. So
Isn't
Nope.
that a
We're
isn't that
just
a,
gonna-
a song? We're back.
something like that. The boys are back in town.
No,
Yeah.
I was thinking something with Slim Shady.
Oh, Timo and I
No.
don't listen to that
Oh.
criminalized music. that you do.
Criminalized. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't say
we
about
listen.
that.
We listen to Jimmy Swaggart.
I'm sorry. Not my fault.
Back when I owned the bar, there was a gentleman that came in, and he was probably in his mid-60s, and he wanders around the bar, gets the bartenders and the waitresses together, and he says, "Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know, I am the real Slim Shady." And he just walks away and goes over and sits down at his table and
Oh,
starts
I
eating
think-
a burger, and it was like, dude, that was awesome.
That's awesome.
I think I remember that guy. Yeah, I think it was Jen or something. Hey, Brad, have you met the real
Yep.
Slim Shady? And I'm like, no.
Yep.
That's cool.
And it was this old guy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was probably in his mid-60s, late 60s, and yeah.
So when we were in just out of high school, my best friend from school, we still hung out. We were both going to Ridgewater, and we'd take trips up to the cities because that was the big thing for us. You know, we're from Dassel and Silver Lake, so go to the cities and go to music stores because that was cool because
Oh,
they didn't have
yeah.
any of them really around. You know, around here. So we'd go up there and if we'd stop at a gas station and there was some young kid working, we'd leave and then I'd run back in and I would go, the moose crows at midnight, and then I'd run out and like we did that like a whole bunch of places and we just thought it was kind of funny. Well, then one time we left and like he picked up the phone and there was cops there, and because we went and parked and watched, there's cops show up and all this stuff. I'm like, what did he say? Do you think that this crazy guy came in? But yeah, we just thought it was funny at the time. But
And now that he put it out there, we're gonna have cops out in
Right,
front of the
right,
studio.
yeah.
Come out with your hands up,
We were just afraid it actually meant something, and we're like,
Yeah.
oh crap.
and then I'd get
Good luck.
arrested.
Good luck finding it.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd get arrested because I'm the odd man out here.
Because you have the most gray hair.
Yeah, I've got the most gray hair.
So how is everybody doing out there?
Yeah, good morning,
Thank you,
Beth.
Terry. Terry's glad to see all three of us
Hey,
back.
Terry.
So
Yeah, I'm glad to see you guys.
I don't know if I'm glad to see you guys, but I like hanging out with you.
Yeah, just on Sunday for an
Right.
hour. Don't you be getting ready to mute me, Mo?
no, your mic isn't as loud as it is.
Yeah, I
ours.
know.
Why is that?
I think Pimo did that on purpose.
Did
I
Yeah.
gave him the bad cord.
He's,
Oh, okay.
he's like, I always got to compete with you guys because you guys are always flapping your gums. So I got to deafen one of you.
I'm trying to fix that. I'm not sure how, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep pressing buttons until something happens.
Thanks, Tech.
So speaking of record shops,
Yes.
over the weekend we went to Cascades in St. Paul.
Okay.
It's Cascades Coffee and Records.
Oh, really?
Not a huge place, but it was pretty cool. I picked up, what did I get? I got 2 or 3 albums there, and it was actually a fairly decent price. I mean, you know,
Coffee and records.
Yep.
I want to
You
open
can-
that store.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can go
Beth,
in and
Run, Beth.
Beth, we're gonna
All right.
open a new. We have a new idea. I have an idea.
They do. I think they do like breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that too. But didn't get anything like that. I just got a coffee and bought a couple of albums.
What'd you buy?
I bought a Cyndi Lauper album for my granddaughter,
Oh,
and then I found one of the albums I've been looking for Curl, the band Curl.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So I
cool.
found one of those there, and of course, if I see them anywhere, I have to pick them up. So I probably have 30 copies of it now. But
Of the same album?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, just because every time I see them someplace, I have
Yeah.
to pick it up.
Well, that's
It's like,
cool.
all right, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, these aren't like the remastered or anything like
Right.
that. They're the old original
Well, that's
albums.
cool.
So, yeah.
That's real cool.
I
Yep.
do that with books. Like if I'm at a store
Yep.
and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, Jack Kerouac on the road, yoink.
Yep.
You know, and I buy it and I'm just like, yeah, I've only got about 20 copies
Right?
of this book, but I really like this book.
So speaking of books,
Yeah.
I don't know, Brad told you guys or showed that he dropped off all his books for me because I can't
Oh.
find any of mine. So he picked up the other ones. And I'm looking through them last night to put them up on the shelf, and one of them signed to somebody else.
But he,
It was
he
like-
he meant it. It's from the heart.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
I open it and I'm going, what the hell?
Who the hell's
Really?
Jared?
Yeah. Well, I was like, okay, I had to
Morning,
see what
Kev.
I had to see what I had on my bookshelf. And I was going through what you didn't have, and I said, oh, okay, well, I shouldn't have to order that one because I got a copy of it. And then I was like, oh, and then there's this one, and then I think I had ordered the other 3 or whatever, and then, yeah. And I was wondering if one of them weren't like a signed one.
Yep.
That,
The one of them was.
Yeah.
I'm looking through them and I'm like, you didn't sign any of these.
So
And I
di-
opened
is
up
it-
the one and I was like, oh, really?
Did you just cross it out and write your name?
I should.
Yeah,
there you go,
I should
yeah.
have him just F that lady.
Yeah.
Thanks, people.
Oh, shite. So, speaking of books, I like to read them.
Do you?
Yeah,
That's good.
I said I just-
how to read?
yeah, no, not really. I just look at the pictures. So yeah, there is the proof copy of my latest book. It's finally done. Morning, Kevin. And what's funny is that copy that Bobby's holding in his hand is kind of the edited version because I finished it and then I kind of pulled the trigger on ordering like a couple proof copies. And so I ordered them; they were on their way, and then I also downloaded the Kindle version because that's available now on Kindle. And I'm reading through, and I'm like, "Oh my God, the siblings' names are wrong, and where they're from, those are wrong." And then, oh, this was supposed to be italicized and blah. So up till like 3, 4 in the morning, I'm up redoing my corrections on there and then resubmitting them. And it'll be 72 hours before the corrections are made. I'm like, ah. So the copies that I am selling on the 13th at this book thing here, or there, like,
Everywhere.
those are the that's the final copy. That's the corrected, edited version. of it. Um, so I wasn't gonna throw a launch party. I When I first moved to this town and I was working on that book, I thought that if I finished it, I'd want to have a launch party at Pimo's bar, and I thought it was kind of perfect, because it's about a biker.
Mm-hmm.
You had a bar full of bikers or whatever, and then you closed. I said, well, I guess I won't have it there. And then I said, well, it's not a big deal. I don't need to have a launch party. And then this guy, being who he is, he's like, so we're having a launch party for your book. Beth's doing this, my mom's doing that, my daughter's doing this, and I got this person involved. I'm like going, uh, okay.
I haven't checked the calendar yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll be bartending for you.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
Well, there
Yeah,
we go.
if he's available, he's going to be taking care of that. So
Well, it sucks that I can't imbibe in any type of special adult beverages because I'm on call for the
Right.
ambulance.
So
that
he
we
might
can-
not even be there,
Huh?
right? I mean, so
Huh?
we're going to throw this party for
Cool.
his book,
Till we get
and it's
this-
for your book, not for you. So it doesn't matter if you're there or not.
Right,
Your
right.
book
So
will be there.
Screw me.
till we
but,
get the
uh,
just
sign
need
his
to-
autograph for
Yeah,
him.
we're just brown man.
Yep.
We're just going to write that.
Should I get a stamp?
Get a
ordered?
stamp? Yeah, get a stamp, and we'll just there you go. Yeah, he loves you. Thanks.
Give me your money.
Your mo- So I thought it would be really cool is to like fill an inkwell with my blood, and then you could stamp it that way.
Yeah, Kiss did that already. It's not a
They did.
yeah. The Kiss comic book. They all
Yeah.
dump vials of their blood in the red, so the comic book has their blood in it. So yeah, it's nothing new, man.
I would find that's a little impossible because how many millions of copies of that would drain all the blood from their body?
Well, it's not all. It's the red ink. They added their blood to the red ink.
Added blood to the red ink.
That's still a lot,
So when there was a video, and the vat was huge. I mean, it was this big, huge vat like this,
and they put
and
their blood
this,
in it.
and they each had a little thing like this of their own blood, and they dumped in it. Yeah,
Oh, all right.
it's not like all the red is their blood.
No, I'm gonna put 6 pints of blood.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot.
In fact, all the ink that book's printed in, my DNA in there.
Yeah,
I won't say what the DNA is from.
you're saying things.
I don't want you to mute
Stop
me.
saying
Please stop talking.
Beth
any-
says we could just sign. Brad says thanks. We'll just sign that on all of
There
them.
you
Brad
go.
says thanks.
Well, I thought maybe since we're online, and we broadcast to every computer and phone in
Right.
Sibley
Mhm.
County.
3/4 of the world.
Yeah, if I could ask you guys out there to not have a medical emergency for 2 hours,
Right.
that would be awesome. And then I can, and then as soon, or if you could just hold on, put pressure wherever you're bleeding from, and I will be there after 7:00.
Wait! Don't shoot. Brad's busy. Just wait.
Yep.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Just- You got 15 minutes before he's done.
Right.
So, one, thanks to all you guys for your support on my book, my support on these
Absolutely.
shows. But this book signing thing, it wasn't something I planned. It wasn't something I expected. And when you presented it to me and your family's helping out, friends are helping out, that means a lot to me. So, because I do need help getting motivated, and that helped me get my okay. It's like, so I've ordered customized bookmarkers for the signing event,
Oh,
and it also came with a special where you could get a sign that has your picture and the book on there, and it says book signing author Bradley Hill Bodeker,
okay.
former mayor of.
Former mayor. So I
Northern.
do have 2 posters being made too. One of your book and then one of the b.hive logo to have hanging up also. So
Very nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, so the book, the paperback will be released on the 5th of June. So next week, and then the Kindle version is out now. You can order that on Amazon. That's $9.99.
Who's reading it?
Who's reading?
Is it
it?
an audio or is it
No,
just
it's
the book?
just a
can
book.
you do that?
Can I do an audiobook?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing for the past year
Well,
on YouTube. Is
I mean, one that we could get off of like Hoopla. That's what I meant.
this one is on. You don't even need to join. It's just YouTube and go on there.
I understand, and I've been listening to it for a year.
So they do have Kindle is connected to Audible,
Oh, so it automatically.
and
I would like you to read it though.
it doesn't automatically go to audiobook, and that's kind of something I've been wanting to do is make an audiobook out of my books because some of my friends don't like to read, don't have time to read, and they would rather listen to it.
I wonder who's he talking about?
I don't know.
So, and that's kind of what got me going with reading my books online was so my friends that have a hard time sitting with a book for very long actually can still read my books. They just
Right.
get them read to them. So yeah. Anyway, so they have this program where you can either hire a voice actor to read
Mhm.
your book or you can read it yourself. And I started doing that. I was messing around with some software on here to record that, and then I could put sound effects in the background, unlicensed music, blah blah blah. But I just can't do it at home right now, just because it's a busy
Yep.
place. So now that Pimo has allowed me to use this space, I thought this would be, especially
Right.
the acoustics in this room are really
Yeah, they
awesome.
are. Yep.
I would start doing that here.
Good morning, Uncle Tom. Thanks for joining us from Colorado.
Yes. Good morning, Uncle Tom. So, so that's a very good possibility that this will be an audiobook
Oh, cool.
someday. I'll probably start with this one. Yeah. So there's that, and then so the Kindle book is $9.99. The paperback is $25.99. And then, but for the book signing, if you come there, I got 50 books I could sell.
Yep.
That are physically there, or will be, or better be by the 11th. That's as soon as I can get them. It would suck if they were all like printing errors, like everything's crooked
Sideways.
because that has
Yeah,
happened.
But that would be the first 50. They might be worth something.
right,
after
yeah,
that.
yeah. And then if like one of you guys killed me, it would be worth even more.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the price on that is $25.99. I got a special price on it if you come out to the book signing and pick up a copy, or if you order a copy that day, $20 for the book, and I'll sign it for
Plus
you.
tax if you have a card.
Yeah, if you use a card, it's taxed. Otherwise, $20 cash.
Yep.
So come on out for that. There's going to be I don't even know. I know I'm going to be out there with some books. What else is going to be out there?
So first off, it is at Winthrop Mercantile at
Yes.
110.
People are just going to show up
Yeah.
in Winthrop and wander around.
Yeah, wander around Winthrop. It's we haven't even specifically said it's in Winthrop yet. So it's at Winthrop Mercantile in Winthrop on 2nd Avenue,
It
110 2nd
shouldn't be
Avenue.
hard to find a book signing in Winthrop.
It shouldn't be.
We don't have them very often.
Right.
So
But yeah, so that's where it's going to be. There will be drinks available, and snacks and stuff, so you can wander around and talk. And yeah, it should be a good time.
Bobby will be there to hug you.
Okay. I'll
It's
do
the
my
only
best.
reason I'm going.
Pimo will be there to say, "Quit touching me." And he'll be to every guy that walks in with a beard. Well, maybe every woman that walks in with a beard too. He'll be going, "That's a douchebag beard." Second Street, yes. Jerry goes bedtime stories. That's kind of, I don't know. That's kind of how I was encouraged to do this because everybody was like, "I really like you reading the stories to me." It's kind of.
Mhm.
You're easy to fall asleep to.
Especially when you're working.
God damn it, Brad.
No, that's what we do. We both lay in bed and turn it on and listen to it. And yeah,
All right, that's kind of creepy.
well,
He's usually naked.
Huh?
well, no comment.
Poor copper.
past Copper's bedtime.
Oh. So
Yeah.
Copper doesn't even get to listen to me?
Right.
That's not really fair.
Well.
I'll have to pick a night where I just read to Copper. I'll
There you
sit
go.
in his,
There you go.
sit in his kennel with him.
So you're gonna sit in the basement in the dark with my dog and read your book.
Yeah.
Get the light from his phone.
Yeah. I'll put a
Yeah.
nightlight in there for him.
It's not creepy at all.
You ever know me to not be creepy?
Nope.
I mean, come on.
Nope. I don't know what I was expecting.
Right. So, anyhow, that's what I got going on. So,
That's awesome. We're very proud of you. Very, very proud of you.
thanks, guys.
So if we can get our listeners together and all your followers to give us an idea of what they would like to see on T-shirts. I'm wearing one of them today.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And he's got.
So this one actually is just a one-off that I had made, but if you guys are interested, we're gonna possibly order 24 to start,
Okay.
and we'll get those done. But you guys got to tell us what you would like to see on them.
My
If you
marketing
want,
guy here.
Yeah.
if you want just the logo, if you want something on them, maybe our 3 mugs on the front, like the Coffee with Friends ones.
Oh, yeah. This.
That or whatever. You guys decide what we should put on the T-shirts.
Oh, I shouldn't hold up mine though. Mine's spelt wrong.
Yep, you've got one of the old ones.
Yeah.
Kafefi. That's not that. No, I'm not going to say it because that gets political.
So if you guys decide what you would like to, maybe we'll take a vote and Brad can do the final say of what he wants on it, and then we'll go through and we'll get 12, 24 of them on order, different sizes, and don't know what the cost will be at just yet. All depends on what it is for the cost to get them done. But
Yeah.
we'll take care of that, and then we'll get them out there for you guys to start wearing some swag.
Yeah, we could do some bumper stickers,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So band T-shirts.
Yeah.
I need. I would love to have a sticker for the beer fridge.
Oh,
yeah,
starting to fill
absolutely.
up. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, man, thanks for
Yeah.
coming up with that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I figured it's about time.
Deadhead, number one. That isn't Grateful Dead.
No.
That was what they called the zombies in my book, Zechariah 14:12.
Oh,
So
Speaking of that, if you ever have that adapted to a movie or TV show or whatever,
yeah.
you're gonna have to let me do the music for it.
All right.
Especially when the young kids pull up in the car to the farmhouse.
Oh,
When the young kids get out, and you said that you could hear the muffler on the car from
Oh,
miles away, and when they
yeah.
pull up, and the first thing in my head is you can hear the music coming out of the car,
yeah.
and the first thing I thought about was the song Hot Stepper. Here
Hot-
comes the Hot Stepper.
The hot stepper.
Just blasting out of the car while they pull up and zombies are chasing them.
I love the Coffee with Friends mug photo. Yeah, that's I do gotta say that's
Yeah.
and it's been fun to play with.
Yeah.
Yep.
The one I did with Pimo
were you throwing coffee at him?
where you're just pelting the shit out of him with coffee mugs. I don't even know where you got all those coffee mugs, but you're just
I don't either.
surprised you didn't give him a concussion.
Right.
At least
You know,
he-
And it's
he-
funny because when I first saw it, I couldn't see you. So I'm like, why am I just throwing
Why
Oh.
am I the only one?
right? And then I opened it, and then you click
Oh,
on it, and then
yeah.
there's you too. But on the condensed version, it was just me throwing. I'm like, wow, I must be mad at people.
Yeah. I do everything in the background.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
the instigator.
Yeah, you're in the background.
Yeah. I'm the background guy.
Yeah, a lot of those are really cool. They turn out really good.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Even
fun.
though it's AI.
Well, I thought too, as something I kind of started. So when I started Coffee with Friends, it was just a selfie of me out on my porch drinking coffee, and then then everybody just decided, oh, I'm sending pictures of myself
Yep.
drinking
Yep.
coffee, and then that became a thing, and so I've been trying to find all of those old photos because I don't do that anymore. There's no way to do it on here. So I just grabbed some of those old photos of you guys drinking coffee and photographed and posted in
Right.
its own little
Yep.
photo album. So
Yeah, I tried last weekend when I was sitting in the St. Paul. I was like, I got my coffee and take a picture and send it to Brad, Bobby. It doesn't let you send it. I was
Oh.
like, whatever.
Oh,
you tried to send it to the show?
Yeah, to the
Oh,
show.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
hey, Lauren. Lauren Salisbury's watching.
Lauren Salisbury.
Yep.
Hey, Lauren.
Oh, that's not coming up on your thing yet.
No.
It's
No.
not.
Okay.
My phone doesn't say anything.
Oh,
So
It just says b.hive Productions, and that's it.
did you hear that? What I was saying the other night, I was by myself. Oh, it was when I was doing my chapter reading,
oh,
and I couldn't see anything coming up, and I'm like going. So I don't know who's here. I should probably call Bobby and see who's watching the show now. Everything shows up on his phone. He funnels it somehow.
Right.
We
I don't
must,
know how.
we must have the inferior
Yeah.
service
I have AT&T.
plan,
Well, that's why he's the tech guy.
right?
Right. So I got to say, though, I really missed Thursday that we didn't play.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it because I was so shot. I think I was sleeping by 7:30.
Dang.
I mean, I
Oh.
got home and I took a shower and I just sat on the bed, and the next thing I know, it was like midnight and everybody was sleeping, and then I crawled under the blankets, but I was just shot.
Oh yeah, I was too. So I was telling him this morning. I think I told you I was at a excavator meet up at 212 and 15, where they're putting the roundabout in up there by Broughton, and we were meeting where all those little sheds are, talking about the project and where our utilities were. Well, while we were doing that, they had the road miller coming through, grinding up all the asphalt, turning it to powder. I go pulling out of there and buried the van. And so I'm like, well, who does that? Because both entrances were milled. And of course, everybody else has freaking 4-wheel drive pickup trucks. And I've got this little van, RS fiberboard. And so I go driving out, I get it buried. So I'm out there trying to dig it out because my front end was hung up. I'm out there trying to, and I didn't bend with my knees or whatever, and I freaking put my back out, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna just get easier now. So I'm laying in this asphalt, and I'm just trying to dig it out with my hands. And then the foreman comes out, and he goes, I'll hook up to it with my truck with the chain. So there's nothing to hook onto underneath that van.
No.
No.
And there was like a bar of metal that's underneath where the fake bumper is. I said, well, it kind of looks like aluminum, but maybe it'd be enough just to pull me out of this hole. So I hooked it up there. All of a sudden, he slowly pulls it out, and I just heard, and I'm like, oh no. So I unplugged it now. Yeah, watch, that's going to come out of my paycheck. now.
Yep.
But so then he comes out with like a steamroller, steamrolls all that powder down and packs it down, and then he has his other guy come out with a forklift, stabs it down underneath the tires and lifts the front end up. He goes, now back it out really slow. I'm like, I can't believe we're doing this. But I got out of there, thank God. But yeah, my back was shot after that.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk. I'm out there trying to locate utilities like a grandpa. I needed a walker.
Yeah. We can get you one. We'll
I
get
got
you
one.
one.
I've got one in there.
Yeah.
I got one too. Yeah. I don't have a fancy one like he's got. I don't know what kind you got, but
We'll find you one. I don't
if you can find a motorized one, that'd be awesome.
know. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had some people quit at work. So I'm the only one at the counter. So I am there open to close every single day, no breaks, no lunch breaks, no sitting down. And just at the end of the week, I was just shot. And so hey, I don't know if it's old age.
Yep.
It just, I used to be able to do that a lot easier, but man, I was shot Thursday.
I hear ya. They just came and approved overtime for us again.
Oh,
And we had one person retire, and then we have another person that went to 4 days a week.
Oh,
So it was kind of one of those things where they came out and well, we're gonna do it limited, but we'll leave it open to this. You
Right.
guys, we'll let you know week by week. But they came out and told me, and I'm looking at the clock and I'm going,
crap.
more work.
I wish I got overtime.
Yeah.
Being salaried
Well,
sucks when you're.
I was just gonna say that may change in the future. So,
Yeah.
but I'm all right with it. They take care of us very well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's got to be a pretty good company.
yeah, it's a good company to work for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take care of us very well.
I mean, you've been there a while now.
It'll be 3 years in January or February.
You're kind of a big shot QC guy now, aren't you?
Not big shot. No different than anyone else there,
Bobby and I aren't big shot QC guys.
right?
Yeah. I'm not a big QC guy.
No, I just do my work and go home.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a great show, guys.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Peace. And a bottle of hair grease or what?
Something like that.
What's up?
He
Nothing.
didn't blow no kisses, so we're still good.
Right.
I don't even know why I ever started that.
Blowing kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just kind of weird that way.
I watch all the book readings on YouTube. So I replay it, and I don't really watch it, but I listen to it, and it's my phone sitting up in the corner. And at the end of it, when he first started doing that, I was like, all right, that's really corny. But then as he kept doing it, I would stop it right before and go on to the next video. It was like, creep me out, bro.
Stop kissing at me, you weirdo.
I started doing that when I'd video chat with my grandkids, whatever, and then it would go Papa,
Yeah.
and then I would do it back, and then ever since then it's just been an automatic thing.
It's a thing you do.
Thing I do, yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's weird or creepy or whatever, you just
Right.
it's what you do.
It'd be kind of fun to. No, it's too early for that. I'm not even. I was gonna get really creepy, and I thought, nah, I'm already walking the line. So, Renee got home from her road
Mhm.
trip, and then
Yep.
you took her on another one.
Well, yeah. She got home. She was home for 3 days, 2 days, and hey, let's go do something this weekend. So we went and drove 700 miles.
Jeez. She said, I'm so sick of being in a car, but okay, here we go.
Yeah, they left here that first Monday in May.
Yeah.
They left here, went south, Kansas City, Missouri, whatever states are in between there, and Louisiana, and then Alabama, and then they went along the coast to Florida, and then Florida up to Georgia, Arkansas, all that area.
Jeez. Just
Yeah.
road trip?
Yep.
Wow.
They put on some miles, and not to mention it was 1,200 miles for Jim, her brother, to get here to pick her up. So
Wow.
yeah, he put some miles on.
I
And then-
guess.
They
when
were
they
going to do
got-
that on a bike.
Yeah, they were going to, and he actually said that afterwards. He goes, "I'm really glad we didn't."
Yeah.
He'd be walking around like me now. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd need a walker.
Yep. And then right after they got back to Georgia, they spent a few days there at his place, and then he was flying out to California, and then he was flying somewhere else after that to a tennis tournament, and then Renee flew home that Wednesday. So yeah, he did all that road trip with Renee,
Nice.
and then came back, went to California to hang out with friends, and then he was going to a tennis tournament, state tennis tournament somewhere,
Wow.
or was it state? Something like that, but yeah.
So where did you and Rennie go?
Well, we started heading towards Minneapolis, St. Paul.
That's not 700 miles.
no,
Okay.
but round trip.
The
you
route
know,
that
the
we
route
took.
that we picked, and that's usually my fault. But we got into Minneapolis, St. Paul area. Then we stayed at the St. Paul, And then, oh, Jesus, I'll tell you guys this, but the first motel that we came across, we were in St. Paul, and we're driving through trying to find a place that has rooms available. And we stop at this little roadside shithole place, and any rooms available? Yep, we got a couple. All right, cool. Give me one. She goes, go around the back down the hill. It's this room number. All right, cool.
Through the woods.
Yeah, we pull up and the lights are on in the room. TV's on. And like Renee's yelling at me, there's somebody staying there. And I'm like, I don't think so. So I open the key, open the door. I walk in. I was like, all right, this place is a real shithole. When you start walking around, I already paid for it. And Renee comes in. She's like, I'm not sleeping in that bed. Somebody's already been sleeping in that bed. And you could tell it looked like somebody was laying down in it.
Yeah.
There was garbage all over the floor. And I was like, what the hell? And I go over to turn the TV down. I grab the remote off the table, and there's hairs all over the table. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just walked back up, and I was like, yeah, we're not staying here. Just here's your key back. He goes, well, we don't have no refunds. And there's like 30 signs in the window and in the hallway where you walk in
Yeah.
that say no refunds. And I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Wow.
Somebody
But-
Tom secured the hotel room,
Yeah.
huh?
So we ended up staying at, we went into St. Paul to the St. Paul, and that place is gorgeous. I mean, unbelievably gorgeous. Beds kind of suck, but
yeah.
they're like as hard as this table.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we went to Cascades record shop. Then we went to the Oddities and Curiosities
Oh.
at
Yeah.
Minneapolis Convention Center.
Yep.
That's right. That
We
was
went to
going on.
that.
Yeah.
We spent probably 2-3 hours there, and then headed to St. Cloud, and then we went to a couple of antique stores, a couple of places like that, whatever you want to call them, flea markets or
Yep.
whatever. And then we were going to head towards the kids, go through Princeton, head towards the kids, and they were both busy, and we were already burnt out from the weekend. And I was
Oh.
like,
Yep.
all right, let's go home. So we ended up coming all the way back. But it was 3.5 hour drive from where we were to come back home.
Oh,
Yeah, and that was on Sunday. We didn't plan on coming back till Monday, but you guys were already done by the time we got back
oh,
here.
yeah. You know, I gotta say, that is one of the coolest things about the both of you. Is you guys just do these little impromptu
Oh yeah.
road trips, you know? And sometimes those adventures are way better than
Mhm.
something planned out, you know?
Yeah, I remember one of my favorite ones. We made plans. We were going to go to like Clear Lake, Iowa, and so we had everything packed. We're in the vehicle. We pull out of the driveway, and then I got to take a right to go south to Clear Lake. And I looked at the gauge, and it was like 90 degrees. I said, "Fuck this! We're going north." And I just turned and we went to Duluth. I mean, it
Yep.
was just
Yeah.
at that last second we went the other way, and everybody's like, "Okay."
We do that often. I'll
Yeah.
get in the vehicle and I'm like, what direction? I don't know. Let's go that way. All right.
All right.
We drive that way.
Beth and I do that a lot where we're driving and we're like, "Oh, that was a cool road. I wonder what's down there." Well,
Yep.
let's look.
Let's
So we
go
whip
find
around,
out.
go up the road,
Yep.
yeah. Or garage sale that way. Yeah, whatever.
We well, there was one time I was there was a lot of drama going on here at home, and I was like, you know what, I'm fucking out of here. So I packed up a overnight bag and jumped in my truck and I just drove.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up in Taylor's Falls, and there was no vacancy at the hotel there, so they said, well, you might find one across the river. So I went across the river into Wisconsin, and there was a hotel there with a bar and restaurant attached to it. And I'm like, well, this is perfect.
Yep.
Yep.
So I
This
check
is
in.
exactly what I was looking
Yeah.
for.
I check in. I walk down to the restaurant, and they go, oh, we've got, I think it was lobster tail and prime rib for like $60. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, sign me up for that. So,
Yep.
and then I go, there was a band setting up. I go, is there live music tonight? And they go, oh, yeah. I'm like,
This
Oh.
doesn't get any better.
Right.
Oh my God, yeah. So there was live music. I think I ordered a bottle of Jameson.
Oh,
I go, can I get a bottle of Jameson? And she goes, you want a shot of Jameson? I said, no, a bottle. She's like, do you know how much that is? I don't care. Just, I need it. So I got that. And then I ended up bringing it back to my room. Well, I'm deciding to have some medicine. And I'm in there just toking away. And all of a sudden, the phone rings in the hotel room. Nobody knows where I am.
right.
Nobody. I think he knew where I was because he did the same thing. He got tired of whatever he got going on, and he took off and went on a road trip of his own. We were both in Wisconsin. I know that.
Oh,
He was just south of me. Anyway, so I thought it was him calling me, but I'm like, he doesn't know what hotel room I'm at. He would have called me on my cell phone
Right.
instead. I'm like, oh, shit, I don't want to answer it. So I pick it up. It was the hotel owner. You will stop smoking the marijuana in my rooms. That's a $250 fine. I go, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not smoking. I can smell it. I'm right next to you. And I go, oh, I'll go out in my truck and smoke. You will not smoke it. It is illegal in this state. This is not California. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can I finish it before I put it out?
right.
Yeah, do you have any idea how much I paid for this? Definitely not high school prices anymore.
So that same weekend that he was in St. Croix Falls, I was not far from there at all.
Really?
But I went and parked on a scenic overlook that looks over the St. Croix Falls, climbed up on top of my van. I'm sitting up there looking at the stars. I fell asleep out there. I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and it was like 25 below zero. And I can
Oh,
see
shit.
my breath and I'm shivering. I was like, holy crap.
Wow.
Well, I wish I wish I would have known you were that close. You could have just crashed out and
Yeah, I
run,
wasn't
'cause
far from you.
They had 2 beds in it.
At least I think that was the same weekend. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty
There's
sure
been
it
a
was.
couple of
Yeah.
times that I've just disappeared and
Yeah.
ended up in Wisconsin one time, ended up in Iowa, northern Minnesota,
Mankato.
all over the place. Yep. Just jump in the vehicle and take off, and
Yep.
I got to clear my head. A lot of times on my road trips, there's a coffee shop in Northfield that's called Goodbye Blue Monday, and if I head that direction, I have to go there.
Yeah.
It's nothing special, but it's just, I think it's nostalgic for me because when I was working for the ice company, I delivered to all those restaurants and stores that were
Oh,
right on
yeah.
that little strip
Oh,
right
sure.
there. And I would get there, and the guy's name was Joe that owned the coffee shop. He had just opened that day. And the neighbors, they had a Creole type restaurant.
Mhm.
And they told me, go over and check with Joe. He's going to need ice. Get him, just set up an account with them. So I walked over and, you need some ice, huh? And he says, yeah, I got, we got our cold drinks and we put ice in them. I was like, okay, what do you need? He goes, well, their freezer's right there. Just go ahead and fill it up and let me know what it costs. I was like, all right, cool. So I got him set up on an account and everything. It was the first day he was open. And he had some like that 80s, late 70s, early 80s punk music playing in the background.
nice.
He's got books all over the place. There's tables. He's got it set up for Wi-Fi and everything. And this is back before, you still had to plug in back then.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this place is awesome. So he gave me a cup of coffee after I filled his ice up, took care of his account, gave me a cup of coffee. And before I got to my next stop, which was the liquor store a town away, before I got there, I had that coffee finished. And my eyeballs were spinning in my freaking head. I was like, holy shit, dude. And from that moment forward, I was like, if I'm ever in that area, I have to stop there. That's just
What's it
kind of
called?
it's Northfield in Minnesota, but
Yep.
the coffee shop is Goodbye Blue Monday.
Goodbye Blue Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Road
So,
trip.
right- yeah.
Yeah.
And
road trip.
and during the what is that, the fall, I think they have their what was the gunslinger, that was supposedly killed.
Oh, Jesse James.
Jesse James.
Yep.
They have Jesse James days.
Yep.
In Northfield. So I used to go down there for that, and I would do all the deliveries for all the bars and liquor stores and stuff, and big college town. And I was like, I just fell in love with that town. So, you know,
Yeah,
It's,
kinda
it's a
very
cool. It's a
cool
very
town.
cool town. It really
Yeah.
is.
And one of I used to drive from Northfield to Cannon Falls. So I would drive that route back and forth. And I think is that 15 or 19? I think it's the same road. Because 15 will
19.
take you or
Yeah.
whatever it is. But you used to take that road back and forth all the time, and just you'd see that little shack where Jesse James supposedly held up, and
Oh, yep.
I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. It's gone now, but that's a cool little trip.
Right.
And for me, I guess it's just nostalgic, so I have to go over there.
You know, I got an idea for next year.
That's my line.
Yeah, I know. What the hell's happening to me?
I don't know.
Yikes.
Yeah, that
here
was
we
scary.
go
Yeah,
now.
here we go.
Here we go.
So what if next year, once a month, we pick a coffee shop somewhere in Minnesota. We road trip to it Saturday night, and then talk to the owner, say, "Hey, can we do our podcast
Right.
from,
Yep.
from your coffee
I was
shop?"
I was honestly
Yep.
thinking that same thing while he was talking. I was
Yep.
like, God, we
I-
should do that
I
one.
would love to do that. There's so
That'd be
many
so
little
fun.
ones out in the middle of nowhere that would be fun to do that at.
Morning,
Yeah.
Chuck.
Hey, Chuckles.
I still have nobody.
So yeah, that's
According to my phone, we have one listener, and nobody's commented.
Oh, well,
uh,
mine has some comments and 3 people watching.
so. Bobby and I have talked about how maybe he and I are just in this dream loop where we think everybody's listening to us and congratulating us, and really we're just up here being little tardy pops. You know? Everybody's like, "Well, you're doing a great job. Great job.
Good job,
It's
guys.
a really good book, Brad." It's just scribbles in a notebook.
There's more than a few scribbles in that book.
Right.
It's kind of
that's
a thick
thick
one.
book.
Yeah, it is thick. Man, that book is thick.
So me, if I'm like, hey, look at this book, I'd be like, nope. I looked
Yeah,
at the cover,
right.
too thick, too much. Nope, I'm done. I've already got
No.
anxiety.
He does have triple words line spacing in there.
He
too,
does.
so
Yeah. That
it makes it easy to read.
Yeah.
is there a way? I mean, if you would have put it like a regular novel, it would have been like
So they wouldn't have been
7
able to do it.
pages.
20 pages.
They wouldn't have been able to do it
Really?
if I had it smaller and single spaced or whatever. That was the original problem I ran into because I was just gonna do a regular 6x9 size, which my other books are.
Mhm.
They were not able, and then of course I bled over the margins for that, so then I had to trim those down, which condensed it down even more. And then they're like, "Yeah, now you got too many pages."
Hmm.
And I was like, "Well, shit." So then I did the 7x9 or 7x10, and then with a space and a half between sentences.
I guess I never thought about that part of it.
No,
I just
me
figured
neither.
Right.
I just figure you write it, they put it in paper form, and here you go.
Well, and that's the thing too. And then they also have so I was trying to keep the cost down on the book. I hate offering my books for like $30. So they had a cheaper way to print it with it's cheaper paper, and it's something new that they ordered or that they have available. So I said, okay, well, let's do it that way. Then it's costing me less to have them printed, costing everybody else less to buy it. And then they go, no, your book's too thick. It's not offered for that. So either write shorter books or just stop writing.
Wow.
You're not going to
Wow.
sell a book through us if that's what you want to do.
Wow.
Oh, all right. So yeah, she went through a lot of modifications. And to all my math teachers out there, when I said to them, I'm never using math, including balancing a checkbook, I'm never using math when I become an adult. So I don't even know why you even bother teaching me this stuff. Yeah, a big karma shit sandwich I've eaten trying to be a writer. So,
What does math have to do with writing?
so first of all, to do the cover, in order for them to be able to print the cover for it to be legible, the photo in it has to be at least 300 pixels per square inch.
Really?
So if yours is more than that, then you have to figure out the formula that they have in order to reduce the pixels down to make it 300.
Wow.
And
Huh.
I'm like, you bastards.
I think my first book will just have a pile of dog shit on the front cover, and that'll be it.
Just write in crayon on it and
Right.
staple
Yep.
it. There you go. That's my book. So that actually was the very first book I ever wrote, was just notebook pages I stapled together in school, sold it for $0.25
Really?
to my friends. Yeah. It was called Captain Steve Epic and the Beeples.
Hmm.
And
Huh.
I wrote it when I was in 6th grade, I think.
You should publish
Nice.
it.
I don't even know where it is anymore.
Oh.
I don't know if any of my classmates still have it or not, but yeah, I sold that in comic books for
Nice.
$0.25.
So this is actually more prevalent than I thought, because I told you I was talking to the guy at the grocery store, and he told me that he wrote a book, and I said, really? And he said, yeah. He goes, but nobody would ever buy it. And I said, well, why? And he goes, because it's my belief on why I don't believe in God, and I don't believe. And I said, but that's your belief, so why not? You know. And he was kind of telling me about it. I'm like, I would read that because it was interesting, his concept on
Oh,
the world and stuff,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm like, that actually sounds kind of neat. Like, I would,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd read it, but if it was on audiobook, I'd listen, you know.
right. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, and I kind of touch on that in that book too, is
Right.
kind of Broken Bird's spiritual beliefs.
Yep.
And he comes into a little bit of a confrontation with his sister Sandra, because she's a Christian and he's not.
Right.
But kind of his belief as far as what other people's beliefs are in the world, or non-belief, he didn't want to influence anybody's comfort, you know,
Right.
because really it's, I mean, as far as religion goes, spirituality, we hold on to that because it makes us comfortable. We can sleep
Right.
at night knowing that this
Yeah.
is what we kind of think is, I mean, really, I don't think any of us know what's going to happen in the
Yep.
great beyond, you know. I seriously think that when we die, we're just going to wake up and we're just going to be looking at each other going, seriously, dude, we're doing this again?
Maybe this is it.
Right?
Well,
We're gonna be in
according
this.
to everything I've heard, we're already in a simulator. So
We're gonna be
we're
sitting
already-
in this room. This is it. The
Yeah.
three of us.
Surrounded by
this
lava.
is purgatory.
This is purgatory. This is it.
A podcast
Yep.
for the rest of our existence. We would be running out of things. We'd be reading the back of the box.
Right? You want to learn how to hook up our stuff?
You can learn with us because
Yep.
we do it different every
Yeah,
time.
we have no clue.
Would that not be cool if we could do a podcast from the other side? Like the three of us.
Well, I'm willing. You figure it out. Figure out how to do it. Let's go do it. We'll.
I don't think we'll need that much equipment.
no, I don't even, just a Ouija board.
And as long as we don't have my mom and dad on, everything will work.
Oh my God. Right? Oh my God, I just thought of this. So Ouija boards have been around for how long?
From the 1800s.
I
would assume,
I don't know.
That's what people are picking up on Ouija boards, is podcasts
From
from the other
past.
side. And that's what, oh my God.
Oh
I
boy,
think there's
Brad's
a-
writing a novel
I
as
was,
we speak.
I was just gonna say, I think there's a short story in there.
Well, one of the gals, Sam, that I'm on the ambulance crew with, she's like, "Oh, well, maybe eventually you'll write a story about an EMT and have some EMT stories." I go, "Actually, I am working on one. It's about a rookie EMT that is during the zombie apocalypse, the beginning of it." And she's like, "Well, maybe one that's not horror." And I think that's the thing too. A lot of people thought that this book that I was been working on, because people say, "Well, what are you working on now?" I said, well, "I've been doing this book, Ballad of Broken Bird," and they go, "Is it horror?" And I'm like, "I don't know how that sounds like horror, but no." And I'm like, there's ghosts in the book, but they're not
Right.
They're
That doesn't count as horror.
right.
Do you consider that like drama?
Yeah. So when it asked me what category do you want to put this under, I was just like, I mean, because there's some adventure in it, and there's a little bit of fantasy in there, but not much. It's more of a what his brain is doing as cancer is starting to eat away. But yeah, I guess drama would probably be the best. I put down fiction, general fiction, literature type thing. But
Well, you're pretty full of drama, so I
yeah. Even when I try not to be, it
Right.
happens anyway. Shows up at my doorstep. So that's why.
He invites it.
he invites it. Yeah.
I
He's
don't-
got a big sign over his head that
Yeah.
says
pretty much.
drama. Drop your drama here.
Yeah, doctor is in.
Yeah. He ordered a sign that said "Drop your drawers here,"
Yeah.
but he
They-
got the cheap one, so
Drop
it's "Drop
your
your
drama."
drama here.
I got the one from Timu.
You got the Timu one.
Drawers translates as
Drama,
drama. Yeah,
yeah.
in
Yep.
Chinese. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a real thing, but
Something like that.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. Now we're going down.
Yeah, we digressed a lot.
Yeah, a lot. A lot. So next week, I will be out of town.
Yep.
So you guys will be running the show, right?
Nope.
Are you guys taking the weekend
We're
off?
taking the weekend off.
If you're taking the week off, we're taking the week
Well,
off.
here's the thing. I mean, you guys have taken the weekend off.
Yep.
So, I think.
Yeah, but you don't pay us good enough to not worry about it. So.
What are you talking about? I bought coffee last month.
That's true.
And the coffee's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's better than that Folger shit I was giving you guys.
Yeah, the coffee that he was giving us, like, I won't drink this. Let's give it to those guys.
Speaking of
So-
that, there's still those K cups over there of some coconut shit.
Yeah. So if you're interested
Right.
in Keurig, or are they little Keurig cups?
I think that's what
Yeah.
they are. I didn't even open it. I just
Some-
looked at the coconut and went, coconut coffee? God, no. I ain't drinking that.
You should give it to Bobby and get it offered
Just
in a
put
store.
it at the
Yeah,
store.
you can be at the
Yeah.
store for free if
Take
somebody
it
wants
home
to try
with
it.
you.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So the next one, then, should I get a hold of a veteran so we can do our veteran thing?
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So in
Yeah.
2 weeks.
We'll be in June already.
Yeah. So it'll be
Okay, I have a couple veterans that would like to come on. So
okay.
awesome.
Good.
Yeah, it'll
Um,
actually be the day after the book signing, wouldn't it?
Well, a couple days after, yeah. No, the day after, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Day after.
yeah, that's
14th.
Saturday, Sunday, yeah.
I was gonna say I hope I don't have my days wrong. I just
Nope.
show up on.
That's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
The 13th?
Yeah, you're right. So it'll be the 14th. I'll talk to the two that I know, and we'll see if one of them can be here.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then give me the information on it.
And I think it'll be interesting because both of them did.
Thanks, Jessica. You have a good day at work as well.
Yes, Jessica, thank you for joining us. But both of them had, they weren't like on the front lines. They weren't. The one guy was a linguist, so he would
Oh, that's
translate
Cool. Yeah.
stuff. And the other guy did stuff too. It was more the back side of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that'd be kind of interesting. The stuff that we don't really think about
Yeah.
that's out there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
actually, the one guy, he got out of the Navy and he was talking to Kenny when Kenny was going to try to get into the Navy.
Yeah.
And he re-upped. So now he's in the Naval Reserves now, and he's still doing it. He's just doing a different part, but he's still a linguist in the Navy
Oh, cool.
now.
That's nice.
And then he works full time at Green Giant. Oh no, Seneca. I still
Seneca.
call it Green Giant.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, but I still call it Green
Yeah.
Giant. But it's Seneca, so he works there too. But he still is in the Navy Reserves now doing that. So
Okay.
that's kind of cool.
All right. So coming up, we got Tuesday Tales or whatever it is
Yep.
that I do.
Something like that.
Tuesday
Yeah.
Tales. Yep.
Chapter 50,
3, 3, 2,
52.
52. Yep.
I've been doing so many things with this book in the past week.
we are.
I'm just like, oh.
Well, that's why I don't
where
want
am
I don't
at?
want to like talk to you about it because I think I know how it's going to end, but I don't want to know how it's going to end that
Oh,
way. So
yeah, yeah.
I'm scared to talk to you about it because
Yep.
you don't know where you
Which
are.
is-
Yeah.
Give you a little too much information.
Yeah, don't give me too
Yeah,
much information.
yeah.
I do the same thing. 'Cause I'm only on like chapter 41 or something like that, and every time I talk to him, I'm like, "Don't give me any
Yeah.
info on
Yeah.
it." Just I
I
mean, I
know.
know what's gonna happen in the end, but
Right.
it's like
How easy
just-
you get there.
I mean, it's like
don't-
saying, "How did the Titanic end?" Well,
Right,
yeah, we
yeah.
know how it ends, but
Yeah.
What happened?
it
Don't-
turns into a
don't-
luxury cruise liner.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
ruin it for him.
Oh. Is Darth Vader,
Yes, Darth Vader is
Is-
on there. He's
is-
actually the captain at the end. Yep.
is he Captain Kirk's dad?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. So
What the hell's in this coffee?
I don't know, but I got mushrooms in mine. This- Mine's the only dirty one. You guys are clean your
Growing
cups
mushrooms
after
in
every
your
month.
Shit growing it is.
So yeah. Well, so I guess all of us are going to be gone next weekend, but Tuesday we'll have the Tuesday Tales chapter 52. Thursday,
Yes, we're going to.
whether we're broken or not, we'll show up in a wheelchair if we have
Yes.
to,
Yep.
and we'll play some music for you. And then the weekend off, and then Tuesday we'll be back at it again, and then so the next Coffee with Friends will be in 2 weeks,
Yep. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
and we'll have a veteran here with us.
Correct.
Coffee with a vet.
Very nice.
And then as soon as you get the details or get somebody
Yep.
submitted in, can you just send me the
Yep.
details?
I will
or
get them
whatever?
too, and I'll try to get a picture too,
Yeah,
so we can.
just a couple of them.
Yep.
You know.
'Kay.
So,
And I've looked into getting a whiteboard for us for in here
oh,
a dozen different times, and every time I look at them, I'm like, I don't want to poke holes in my goddamn wall. So I will get one though.
You can buy the paint.
Yeah, you get the chalkboard paint.
Well, you
Yeah.
can buy whiteboard paint too.
No,
And because I use that at work, where on the shelves,
Yep.
I put that on instead of everybody was putting stickers on the shelf with what's on there, and it
Yep.
changes. So I just painted it with the whiteboard paint. And you just write it on there and
Okay.
wipe it off. So,
yeah, most of them have the adhesive things on the back of them. But have you ever actually used one of those things? Yeah, they just rip everything
Yes.
off the
Yeah.
wall. The paint's gone. It's right down to the
The
bare
sheet
sheetrock,
rock,
and it's
yeah.
like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
so what about
Hanging
hooking
it from the ceiling with a
hooking
chain.
it from the ceiling with a chain?
We could
Just
probably
put
do
the
that.
hooks in there.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
way, yeah. So
And
Yeah, I'll get one.
I
Just
did.
keep
I
putting
got
it
some
off.
people coming this week. We're gonna try to get the bathroom done before your thing.
oh yeah. Otherwise, we'll have a bucket.
We'll have a bucket, but we're gonna try to get the bathroom done in our store. So
Well, can we send them down to the studio here to use the bathroom if
don't
they need to?
Don't bother me.
yeah.
They just gotta deal with all my shit in the bathroom.
leave a quarter on the.
Have
On
them
the
sign
toilet.
the wall.
sheetrock hanging all over the place. Leaned
But
up
I
against
got
the
a
wall.
guy that went down there and looked at it and
Okay.
getting the information. And actually, I owe that
You-
to my mom. Give a shout out to my mom and dad. My mom is going to invest into our business and help get the bathroom done.
Nice.
And I think it's more just because she comes and works
If-
every once in a while and has to
Yeah.
pee.
Yep.
So
if things
Yeah.
don't work out with the curtain person you have, let me know. I got contacts for several plumbers.
okay.
Look at this networking.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
beautiful.
I had one just put a run water to a sink for me in the back.
Okay.
Just had that done a couple of weeks ago when Renee was out of town.
The problem with an actual plumber is then they want it done right.
Bobby just wants a hole where
Just-
water just flushes everything down it.
Just
Use the rainwater to
put like
flush.
a
Yeah.
cistern in.
Just have a gravity tank above
Right.
it. And just,
Yep.
Yeah, whatever works. So yeah, so we got that going on.
Yeah, the big
Uh,
thing is your book launch. That'll be fun, and then after that, the next big thing will be our makers fair. So
Yeah.
We did get
Which-
a couple more. I think I had 3 more people contact me.
Okay.
From your recommendations.
Okay, good.
3 more people have contacted me.
I sent a gal from Henderson.
Okay.
to-
I don't think
I-
I'm not sure if that.
How many we
person's
got?
Contacted me at.
Are we at 20?
No, we're 16 or 17.
Get 3.
Yeah. And then I
One of
do
them's me.
have one more individual. He's actually going to be here selling. He makes custom rings out
Okay.
of stuff that he finds metal detecting,
Oh.
coins and stuff like that. He makes rings out of them. But he'll be here for the for the Makers Fair, but he's inquiring about the mural as well. So
Sweet.
if we do get things going and we actually get a contractor out here to look at the wall, any contractors, send them my way. But if we're able to get that done in time, he would be interested.
Wonderful.
Too, so
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I know how frustrating it must be, especially for you, because you're kind of been our contact guy.
Mhm.
And we just send people at you. And,
But I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
It's just getting people to get back to you.
right.
Hey, send me an email. All right, cool. 5 emails later, still get no response. I'm like, is this like MySpace? I mean,
MySpace.
yeah, is there anybody reply to emails
What's
anymore?
MySpace? That's way before my time.
That's the early Facebook.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll
How many MySpace accounts are still active, you think?
I don't know.
There's a lot of musicians that still use it
Really?
to promote.
So it
their
is still a
bands and
thing.
Stuff. As far as the last time I checked, it was.
I had one a long
So did I,
time
as I
ago.
wonder. I
It's-
probably have 50 people that are like, why aren't you answering me?
Yep.
Because you're on MySpace. I don't know.
I'm pregnant with your baby.
Why would you say that?
Because I am, Bobby. I think
'Cause you
something-
are?
Something you and I need to talk about after
Oh.
the show.
That's going to be a really ugly kid.
Yeah. Wow. Are you gonna let him insult our baby like that?
I don't know what to do. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, thanks, Kev. Have a good one. Everybody, have a good one. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for your support and all of this stuff we do. Thank you two guys. I don't pay enough to do what you do.
We're just happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, I know you are. Pimo sometimes looks at me like, why? Why did I ever make friends with you? But anyhow, thank you guys very much. Join us in a couple weeks. Join me on Tuesday. Join me and Bobby on Thursday.
Yep.
Cheers.
Twins. The best that you're having twins.
Is that a fat joke? Beth?
That sounds like a fat joke.
That's really wow. Okay. All right.
Oh,
And
man.
then the merch question. Pimo asked, let us know what you're thinking. I'm gonna try and figure out how to put up a poll question.
There you go.
And then you guys can answer that. So I don't know. The only time anybody looks at my page is when we do podcasts. So, I'll have to sneak
So
it
is
in
that
and
something
test
you
it
can
out.
put on there while we're on, and people can?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure there's a million different ways I can
we
make
just got to figure out how
all
to
of
do
our
it.
podcasts super cool.
It's a technical question.
Yeah. That's why I hired you to be the tech guy. That's why you make a little more than Pimo.
Oh.
I want to raise.
I want to raise, goddamn, the people I have to talk to.
Right.
So, all right, you guys. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Have a good one. And thank you guys. Kind of like you.